If there was one thing you'd like to see improved in the world of boxing, in the sport of boxing in 2019, what would it be?
Judging. And judges being accountable. You know, I think there's been some really good quality fights that you know, we go to see them and they've been very controversial scoring of some of these fights, which takes away from what you've watched and the spectacle you've seen in the ring. And that's unfair on the boxers. We should be talking about, boy, isn't that a great fight? You just see that, you know, and sometimes you get debatable decisions, but some of this scoring is just ridiculous. Tyson, the Golovkin, Canelo fight, it's just awful. And if these guys are not competent enough, then it shouldn't be happening. And it's a worrying trend that people are not accountable for it. They were, and I know I've said it a million times, but if they were Premiership football referees and they were, you know, got it wrong like that, they'd be demoted. Some would be, you know, looking at some of those boxing. If you were the boxing judge, the judges judging in a fight, you're looking at and equated to that be football, they'd be up Hackney Marshes. Some of these judges, you know, looking after a kid's football match. It's just awful. Some of it is awful and it's wrong, and that has got to be sorted out. And you know, we can't just keep allowing it happen. All fights, significant fights like that, it shouldn't be the local commission picking the fights. It shouldn't be the British Commission picking what the judge is going to be. It shouldn't be Vegas. It should be neutral officials. So it leaves everybody feeling, you know, that there's been some, you know, that they're getting a fair fairness going into the fight. You're not having to worry about this. It's bad enough a fighter's got to worry about a fight without worrying where he's going to get the decision. That's wrong.
Has it always been this way? Do you feel
No,
it's got worse recently?
I think it's got worse. I genuinely think it's got worse, and it's happening more regularly, which means it's getting worse. It's happening more regularly, and it's not, and it's wrong. And you know, and I'm not saying I've not seen a couple of my shows. But all you want is impartiality, because at the end of the day, that's what the boxers deserve. It's you know, it's the most dangerous sport. It's the toughest sport in the world. They deserve that, the boxers, and more importantly, the public deserve it. That's what they're paying for it. They want to pay there and see out and out robberies and bad decision making. You know, that's my sort of big gripe. And the other one is from the medical aspect. You know, all these different. We've got UCAD, VADA, WADA, USAD. UCAD work with WADA. VADA are separate. That led to Billy Joe Saunders losing his title. That can't be right. We need this. We need sport. And again, that's not just a boxing thing. That's sport in general. You look at athletics. You look at this cycling and everything. What's going on here? How difficult would it be to police a sport?